Keep you closer to my sun. but I have only reason. Keep you closer to my mind when the sun goes down.
Hey, 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 what do you say here, Joe? Welcome to Oceanside Collegiate Academy's home field, game 2 at home. We are playing Cannon from North Carolina, Concord, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte, here on this blistery Friday night, 67 degrees. I don't know, 67, but whatever. The boys are getting ready here to get things kicked off. And it should be a good one. Cannon comes in 0-3, playing some tough competition, I understand. And us, pretty much the same thing, playing some tough competition as well. So,
yeah, I think both schools had very, very similar beginnings. You know, they play some tough comp. You know, they're 0-3 at the beginning. You know, we're 1-3, and have some maybe a younger team. And so I think it's going to be a very similar kind of experience that we experienced, you know, up in Charlotte when we played Providence Day. And we played Latin School. Both those schools kind of came down, you know, to the wire. And so that's one thing about, you know, Tom. Tom likes to schedule aggressively, and this is just another good aggressive schedule and just a great opportunity for the boys to improve. And so we got Logan once again going out here at face-off, and they're going to kind of go at it here for a little bit. Hopefully our wings can come in and help. Number 33 gets the ball. He gets a loose ball, and he's going to try to advance the ball up the field. So Logan does a great job for us. He's filling in for Cole, our kind of stud face-off guy. Number 7 has the ball, Owen, and they're being aggressive. Great defense on their part. So they get the ball. Number 2 gets the ball, and hopefully we're going to get a lucky roll here, and we're going to retain possession.
that was a good check by their deep hole down here on their end to turn that over.
All right, we're going to get to Titus Gillum in the middle, 7s. He's going to take some contact here, and he's going to be able to advance the ball, and it looks like we are going to settle down and start our 6s offense here. Hopefully we can start working the ball around. I think, you know, this is going to be a possession game. Good, wise shots, and that's key. All right, we got Liam in the back. He's back at X. He's going to work it around. He's got Miller Seaton here, number 13. He's going to give it to Silas Gillum up here, up at the top of the perimeter, number 33. He's got a midi on him, playing pretty strong. He's going to survey the field a little bit and see what he's got. See, it looks like we're going to get a little pick action here. He's going to dodge right. Going to look in the crease, see what he's got. Flips it over to his brother. He's going to keep flipping it back here to Ian. Ian Long, number 5. I think Ian's going to maybe take a look here. And he works it back out. I think this is a good first possession for us. Just kind of settling in and looking just for the right shot, not forcing anything. All right, Titus Gillum is going to be up here at the wing. I think he's going to start coming down on the dodge, maybe working to the middle of the field. Kind of look what he's got there in the middle. Shoot it over to 33. Great.
Ooh.
That was a great look. Great shot. Great shot.
That was Ian, I think.
That was Ian Long, 55. Ian Long is credible around the cage. I think that was 55.
Yeah, it was a pass to Charlie Woods is in there. Or, I'm sorry, Charlie Funk, number 30, was on the crease. It went over his head, and it was picked up by Ian there, and I didn't have my replays set up, guys, so.
Ian's just dangerous around the crease. I mean, Ian's always kind of lurking, and he just has great ability to catch the ball in a tight space. So Logan's going to go once again for us, 11. Logan's a great player, aggressive, gritty, and doing what the team needs, and that's what we need. So we're going to settle back in on defense. This is kind of our first. All right, ref's going to start it up here, and now they're going to work it around. Number 35 there has got the ball. So it looks like they're going to kind of settle in as well and start working it around the field on us. Reese Meredith, number 1, is on number 2. He's given some good checks. Number 7, Owen. Owen's been playing great at D-Midi this year. He's been really key in us clearing the ball and advancing the ball. He's got some great wills and speed. Number 7, Owen, on number 1. He's going to take a look, pass it back there behind the cage. Number 11, CJ. Great senior pole for us. Great defense. Great stop by Jeb. Great stop by Jeb.
It's a nice roll dodge there, but went left and wasn't his strong hand.
All right, CJ's got the ball. CJ's going to work it over to his goalie. Someone's going to have to come in and help him out here. Tries to get it in the middle, tries to slip it in there. 3 defenders and too many sticks there for that one. All right, number 3's got the ball. He's guarded by 7's, Titus Gillum. And they're now going to settle in their offense and start working around the perimeter. All right.
Timeout already?
So the Cougars are going to call their first timeout.
We didn't introduce ourselves.
Joe Gillum, just a dad, you know, trying to support and do what I can.
You got roped into this game of mine.
You know.
Live streaming. Dion Welch here doing some color. Joe is usually offensive color. And our boy Mark Johnson is like on the other side of the world right now.
I believe Mark is on the other side of the world. I hope. He just said he couldn't be here, and I think he's probably listening. He's much better at this than I am.
Where did he say he was?
I think he said he was in the Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah.
So
that's where he said he was. And
he usually does the color for defense. You know, his son CJ plays D, and both of your 2 of your boys play on offense. So it's worked perfectly for the 2 of you guys to call it that way. But certainly missing him tonight. But he took I guess maybe the cold weather with him because it's beautiful here today. And so far, the no-see-ums have not attacked us.
Yeah, no, I think that's whenever you think about Oceanside lacrosse, there's several things that come to your mind, but one of them is dressing appropriately for the bugs. You know, and whenever you think, well, I don't think there'll be bugs, that's when they get you. And so tonight, as I was thinking about what to wear, I was thinking about shorts, and I just said, I don't think it's a wise decision.
I'm right there with you. It can get intense here.
Yes, as I always say, the bugs can ruin a great event. But I think it's a great night tonight. Great night for Friday Lacrosse. Cannon brought their girls down, so they're kind of making the Mount Pleasant circuit here. And so they have a game with us tonight, and then, of course, play our crosstown rival, Lucy Beckham. And so they will be playing them tomorrow. And so we appreciate them making the drive, and hopefully they get to enjoy Charleston, a great city. All right, so the Cougars got the ball back, and they are going to settle into their offense and begin to see what they can do here on offense. Number 7, Owen is guarding them. CJ, great ground ball. That's what we need. I think that's very key. Possessions, ground ball, hustle plays, that's something that's pretty key. Owen, 7, really just become a great asset to us clearing the ball with his wills and us working it up the field. Something we kind of struggled with last week or this week against St. Anne's, and hopefully we can start getting better at those kind of things. All right, we got Ian Long, 5'5", the assassin. He's got a shot. He's always lurking. We're rolling it over to Silas Gillum, a junior, 33, and he's got it at the top of the wing here. Looks like the field's pretty open. He's going to kind of work some pick action here. He's going to dodge, maybe work some 2-man action. He's going to bring it back out, get it over to Titus Gillum, 7. He's got a great pole on him. Great shot.
Nice shot.
7's. Great shot. We need that tonight.
He's been a sniper these first 3 games starting early here in game 4 or game 5. I think they.
Well, yeah, it always depends if you count that BE game. You know, I always count those scrimmages. You know, I know that they, you know, on the schedule it's a scrimmage, but definitely a game. Well, Cannon is definitely a premier program in the state of North Carolina. You know, over the last 5 years, they have put out some legit talent, and so they have a kid right now committed to Brown, number 36, Hudson.
He's on the far side here. I got him zoomed in.
Right, they're LSM, and he's one of their stud players, and so they are a school that has just consistently over the last 5 years put out big-time talent, won state championships, and just a great competitor for us tonight. Man, Logan is helping us big time. 11's on the ball. Okay, looks like it rolled out. They're going to get the possession.
Right on cue, 36 had a good stick check on Logan there to pop it out.
And my understanding is that they will keep 36 sometimes on offense, and he's that good. So good shot by number 3. That is Parker Linberry. And hopefully we have the numbers correct. All right, the Cougars have the ball. They got it back there at X, and they're going to kind of bring it up here. Rotate it over to number 14. Number 2, Tommy Underwood, I believe, and he's committed to Hampton. So they have several kids on this team that are going to play college ball and some great athletes. All right, we can get a turnover here, and we'll start advancing it, get in the middle of the field. And Silas Gillum is going to bring it up. And they're giving us a little bit, and he's going to take more and hopefully be able to get a touch here, and we're going to set up our offense. That's Ian. Ian's going to work a little bit. He's got a pole on him. He's playing tight. Great defense by number 10. We're going to bring it back here behind the cage at the X position and see what we can do.
That ride's a little different than what we saw last week, or I'm sorry, on Tuesday against St. Anne's. That ride was very good. They swept the low country here the other day.
St. Anne's in that ride, I tell you what, they need to patent that because we were having a lot of trouble with that. I don't know if it gave trouble to Beckham, but it was giving us some trouble. All right, we got Liam behind the cage, number 2. He's slippery. He's going to kind of bang a little bit here and then bring it back out, give it to 30. Miller Seaton, and number 30 is Charlie Funk, I believe.
It is.
Yep, Charlie Funk. So Charlie Funk's getting some action. Great player, great young player. Sevens, nice. Good shot, great stop by their goalie. Great stop by their goalie.
Charlie Funk also goes by Fergie.
They're going to try to work it. We get a ground ball here. Titus Gillum picks up the ball. Sevens get some contact there at the middle of the field. And just a good, clean lacrosse play there. So we got the touch. All righty, we're going to call a timeout here. Yeah, great stop by their goalie. That is number 31, Luke Hogue. Yeah, great stop by him. Great play. Always want to give love to the goalies. Yeah, I think that, one of the keys for, Oceanside is just controlling the pace, controlling the pace of the game, getting good possessions, working around. I think on a night like tonight when you've probably, my understanding is that the Fogo they have is maybe more of a football guy, and Logan, number 11, is just doing what a good team player does. He's stepping up for our big-time Fogo. Cole Bradford, of course, but, on games like that, maybe not get as many fast break possessions that we are used to getting, but it'll be, kind of settle down and get in your offense and begin to play.
Trying to see, this camera seems a little bit crooked on my end, but I guess it's just my eyes. I haven't drank today yet either, so.
Oh, well, that's good.
It's a bad thing, I suppose.
Well.
Because I feel crooked. I don't know.
All right, well. I'm a preacher, and I know I didn't drink today, so I think it looks good, That's not to say, well, I'll stop there.
We're on campus, so those things aren't allowed.
Yeah, exactly. How many followers do we have, Dion? How many people we got tonight?
Let's check here. And you can comment, too. We're following comments online, so.
Please do.
Give us something to talk about. Let's see, how many viewers do we have?
I know, hopefully my mom is there.
13 viewers
currently.
This
is great. She believes, because she believes in me so much, that I should quit my job right now and be a broadcaster. That's how good I do. Your mom always supports you, Dion. All right, we got the ball again.
Part-time's not a bad idea.
Yeah. All right, number 13, Miller Seaton, he's got the ball. He's going to work it over to number 12. And we got some different guys playing tonight, which is great. Number 12, I do not believe I have.
Got 18 out there, Grayson Weiss.
Okay, 18. He's going to get it over to Silas Gillum.
There it is.
Silas is going to look, and then he's going to bring it back. Kind of look to see if he had the numbers, thought he had a shot. He's going to give it over to number 2.
That's a nice shot
Good
by
shot.
Liam.
Ian Long, the assassin, 55. Great shot. I think that was great work. They worked it around, Kind of got that guy slashing there down the middle, and Ian's just really good catching the ball. Well, I was wrong on that. Okay, Ian assisted him. You got to realize I got middle-aged eyes.
Yes, Cole is out. We're not sure how long he's out. Did you hear anything from his dad?
You know, I believe that he's going to be good to go after this, is my understanding. So we obviously Cole is a big part of our team, and we hope he's back with us shortly. So number 35, he got the ball. Their LSM, and now they're going to swing it over number 2. Man, great shot.
That's a nice
painted that
pass.
Corner. Yep. It's Tommy Underwood, committed to Hampton. Great shot. Painted that corner well. Kind of left our goalie out there a little bit, and you know that's a great shot over the top, or a great pass over the top, finding him all alone.
Got that on replay here. You got some fans.
Oh wow, man!
Has Joe ever played lacrosse?
Oh man, that is a great question. Well, I was raised in the Deep South, and I didn't know what lacrosse was. I knew what a football field was, but that was it. I think that is probably a family member messing with me.
You think?
Yeah. All right, we got Reese over here. Reese is going to come in and help. Reese is a big asset on our defense, number 1. They get the ball. 3-5, great ground ball for him. 36, he's their Brown commit. You can tell he's a stud. All right, they're going to work the ball, have it back there at X. Their 1-3 is going to look around, see what he can do.
Ground ball by Logan Finley, and gets your goalie. There you go.
He's getting it over to Jeb. Jeb's going to get it to Logan, or excuse me, CJ. CJ's going to look for the middle of the field. Good look, great look.
It's good recovery on that clear.
Absolutely. He's going to get it over here to Ian. 5-5. Looks like we're getting some guys to get some playing time tonight. 21, Finn Wagner, a senior, great contributor to the team. Had several goals against St. Anne's, great goals. He's very shifty back there at X, brings a lot to the table. All right, they're going to settle down. Silas Gillum has the ball, 33. He's going to kind of start working it around. Number 30, give it over to Titus Gillum. Titus has got a pull on him. He's going to kind of look and see what happens over here. He's going to get it to his good friend Ian Long, 55. And they're going to just keep rotating the ball. This is good rotation on it for us. They're going to work it around up top here. Get it over to Silas. And we are definitely taking our time here. Looks like Silas now is going to do some dodging. See what he can do. He can make it in the middle. Good dodge. It's a good shot. Good ground ball hustle for them. 41 picks the ball up for the Cougars, and he's going to advance the field while he's getting hit by a host of land sharks.
There you go, Titus.
Oh, great ground ball. Number 6, that's Woodsy. And I tell you what, I think we talked about that last, week, Dion. I mean, I think one of the things that we've got to improve on is just some of those hustle plays. The infamous, Peanut is gone. Peanut was so good at that. Man, my goodness, the guy had a motor that just didn't stop. But we got to develop more of those hustle plays of getting those possessions, because we're going to need those possessions, as we get deeper in the schedule.
Yeah, we're not coming out as flat as we have the last couple games. I think on Tuesday the boys may have been a little bit in their head, from what I heard, going against that powerhouse of St. Anne's.
All right, good dodge by Silas.
Oof.
Man, great shot. Lefty. hit the corner, painted it.
Slide came a little late, and he took advantage.
Great shot.
You definitely have some fans. Noah's saying that he thinks you're a better announcer than a preacher.
Well, as we've always said about, Oceanside lacrosse, Tony is the standard. I mean, Tony was the man. It's hard to go behind him. That's why we were all so scared, because of Tony and his abilities.
They say you can't fill shoes sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's like in any job. You want to go behind someone who's really bad at their job.
CJ's at face-off now.
All right, Canaan's going to get the possession. 35. I'll tell you what, the kid's good.
Good ride.
It's a good ride by both of those guys. CJ, great ride by him. CJ's going to get the ball. He's having a great game. His dad would be proud. He's going to work it in the middle of the field.
25 seconds left. See if we can get a shot here. Not much time.
Yeah, it looks like Ian's going to kind of see what he can do and get it over here. And it seems like they're going to start working about at 10 seconds range. So Liam Rosenbach's got the ball, number 2. He's going to get it over to Funk. And it looks like this is going to run dead on us. So good defense on their part.
That's the end of the quarter. A good clean quarter. No flags. Couple timeouts. 4-1.
Well, and I think this is the kind of, the kind of game that Oceanside needs. We have, played some great competition. This is another great competitor for us to go up against tonight. And I think what's key is us, slow the game down. I think that's a very key for us winning. We need to win the ground balls, we're limiting transition goals as well. We're not leaving our goalie out there on an island. We're moving the ball around quick. And I think those are the things that are very key to us as we kind of continue to develop. The clearing game is always going to be one of those things that you're continuing to develop at this point in the season.
Yeah, you're 100% right. It's all about getting better every game. And so far, first quarter, I don't want to jinx ourselves. We certainly started off our Charlotte Latin game aggressive, and it caught up to us in the second half. But so far, we're definitely playing clean. I think the boys are taking the right shots and making the right dodges. Which is nice, and we seem to have a little bit better spacing up front. I noticed the last couple of games we'd have multiple players sitting in the crease, which just bogs everything up, right? Mm-hmm. So you got to be moving in and out of that crease, and it seems like it's working today.
It seems like we're rotating the ball too. Maybe they're not being, that ride that St. Anne's had. I think that definitely disrupted a lot of things, but it seems like we're able to settle down more in our offense, rotate the ball, looking for the guy cutting, looking the guy for the crease, is kind of the game we want to play. Obviously, we got a guy like Cole, who's, an elite face-off guy. We're kind of missing him, who he's going to get most face-offs, and so we're in more of a possession game, which they're playing the same game, which is a little bit slower paced game, which is is working to our benefit right now.
So sounds like you're Nana.
Right.
I have some Nanas too. That's like a northern thing, I think. Nana, right?
It's Nanny, yeah.
Watching from Florida. Where's everybody else watching from?
I think if she's watching from Florida, that's my grandmother, right? Yeah, but my wife's mother, and they live in Florida. She's married to the boy's granddad. He's a Air Force pilot, retired, and they're great-grandparents. And that's one of the great things about this feed that Dion does so much. It's such a benefit to grandparents and people out of town. So we get the face-off. Number 11, Logan's helping out. He's going to give it over here to Owen, number 7, and he's going to spin it over to Titus Gillum, 7s.
That's a nice face-off win by Logan.
Absolutely.
He got checked pretty good there, too, and held the ball.
All right, we're going to kind of settle back here, work it back here at X. Ian's going to advance it over here. He's going to get it to Titus Gillum, and he's going to give it over here to Finn. Finn Wagner, they're going to keep spinning the ball. It seems like this is going to be our game play tonight, just kind of rotating the ball around the perimeter and kind of see if we can get the defense to fall asleep maybe on us through the crease, maybe backside.
Yeah, it's we're dodging from X the last few games. Haven't seen that play yet, so not sure if that's a scouting thing or we're just deciding to move the ball a little bit here.
23 is playing them. Good check. 23, Tice Evans. All right, we got Liam. Liam is very shifty. He's very shifty. Oh, great look. Great shot. Great shot. We get the chase. We're going to continue keep possession here. Finn Wagner's got the ball there behind the cage. He's got a shorty on him, number 10. Oh, great look to Ian. Ian's going to look. Great bounce over. Kind of bogged down there. But it was a good rotation. All right, they're going to set it up again.
I like that flash from Ian behind the crease or behind the net, and then hit the guy at the point there. This wasn't clean.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Yeah, when you're playing a team like this, great talent, you know, those passes are going to have to be clear for you to get a shot off. Titus is going to come around. He's going to dodge around. He's going to look what he's got. He's got a little opening. He's going to pull it back out. That's great defense. Great defense stopping him there. 55, Ian Long. He's going to look around, see what he can get. And great defense on their part. Poles are playing great ball, number 10. Charlie Funk's playing a good game. It's good to have him in the game, number 30. Definitely a player that's will be of great benefit to us, and letting some of these guys get playing time and developing. We definitely need all the numbers we can. Number 33, Silas Gillum. Good slide on their part. Number 10 comes over. He's going to back it out. Oh, great stop. It was a great catch by Ian there, 55. He's so good at that. He can just catch it in the crease even when the defense collapses on him and those poles and the force kind of comes on him. So great stop on them, great stop by the goalie. Great advancement on them, great pass and great catch. They're going to bring the ball up. Well, that was a great clear on their part. That's one of those clears you're just hoping to take it all the way.
Got some girl lacrosse cheerleaders.
Okay. Lacrosse cheerleaders, you know.
Yeah, girls team, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheering on. How's that?
Yeah. Good shot by number 11. Dalton Matson. All right, the Cougars are going to get the ball. They're going to kind of settle it down and kind of start playing possession lacrosse here. Number 13's in. He's got the ball. Miller Seaton's playing him. 1-3. And they're going to kind of start working it around the perimeter. Oh, good look. Great look. It's a great shot for them. Great pass, great catch for the Cougars.
So Miller was playing O-Midi
Right?
Tuesday, and over the weekend they moved him over to D-Midi here, so a little adjustment by the coaches.
Well, you see that last name, Miller, and you're just like, maybe defense. You know, you just never, you know.
Yeah, and it seems like they put in Funk over at O-Midi in replace of him. So.
And we appreciate Coach Clark. I tell you, Coach Clark is such a asset to the team. We've got some kids on the team that are newer playing lacrosse, and he coaches those guys, takes time with them, and is patient. And we appreciate everything that Coach Clark does for D block.
Nice check by Logan.
Getting a little chippy here, which is good. We get the ball. Silas Gillum picks it up. He's getting it. He's got the lane. He's got the lane. And great stop by their goalie. Well, we're able to retain possession. Finn Wagner, 21's got the ball, senior. He's going to rotate it over here to number 2, Liam. It's 4-2 in the second with about 6 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the game. Number 18, Grayson Weiss is in the game. So we got several guys playing tonight, which is just great experience for them to get in against great talent and for them to continue to work on their skills and get better. Good dodge. Man, he's playing great on number 23. Great defensive play. And they're going to get the turnover, and they're going to advance the ball up the field. All right, they're going to see if they can kind of catch us falling asleep, but I think, and his coach is going to call a timeout here. Well, great turnover for them, Dion. I think it seems like Coach Tom is getting some players in that getting them some reps. And it's always good to see some of those guys getting reps that have not been getting reps previously. Yeah,
and it was weird there. Charlie was trying to get free. He had that, I think he had a short stick on him, and everyone else was kind of just watching him trying to dodge. It was interesting. I don't know if that was just the plan or what, but he got himself in trouble, and there was no help, and that's the turnover there. So.
Well, you know, everybody has these kids that have played lacrosse for a long time, you know, you've all experienced that time where you get that pull on you, and he, you know, you can't get rid of him. And
yeah.
Also, a big thank you to all the parents and their support. I tell you, the moms keep these boys fed. I mean, I'm always, whenever they tell me the pregame meal, it's always a good meal. And these boys are very appreciative. So they're, you know, many hands make light work, and there's a lot of hands, you know, that contribute to Oceanside lacrosse. And I know as a parent, I'm appreciative of all of the things that all of these people do to make this happen. Even the game day experience here, you know, great game day experience, the banners, the signs, all of that done by volunteers, which is just a big plus that Oceanside has great parental support.
I was just going to say the school in general for every sport is going to have a lot of parental support and feed the sharks and everything that goes along with that. It's great. And it's it builds a great community here, which I think everyone appreciates.
Absolutely. It seems like Oceanside and Cannon School are very similar. They have a younger team, and in some ways we have some younger guys as well on our team. So it seems like it's very similar, comparable talent. They got the ball, and they're going to kind of work it around. Robo Reese there doing his work. Number 1, he's a beast. Borrowing some of these nicknames from last year. And any of you kids listening, you want a nickname, man, you just give it to me, and we'll go with it.
That's our job.
Yeah, it is,
come
right?
Up with a nickname.
Yeah, you did come up with a nickname, yeah. It's got a flow to it, though. You know, it's got a flow. I mean, you have a good nickname, you know, Neon Dion. I mean, you know, it's hard to compete with that, too.
I've lived with it for 30 years.
All right, the Sharks are going to take possession here. We got about 5 minutes left in this quarter. And we're going to start spinning the ball around here. Get it up here at the top. Titus Gellum, senior, 7s. He's going to kind of let everybody get settled into the offense. Pole's playing him hard. He's going to work it around to Ian. And they're just going to keep rotating the ball here. A slower game pace tonight, I think. Used to, we're seeing a little bit more fast pace, some more, fast breaks, those kind of things, kind of goals around the cage, and we're not seeing that as much, so a little bit more slower pace game. Oh, great look, great shot. 21, Finn Wagner paints the corner, senior.
That was pretty.
Yeah.
See that on the replay here. You'll see the dodge at X, and you'll see two divers up top, and they're kind of picking a side, left and right. And that pulls a defender usually over to the crease, and that's what's opening stuff up top. In my non-professional opinion. Fair?
No, you're professional at this point. I mean, you've done this enough.
No one's asked me if I've ever played lacrosse, and the answer is no.
Yeah. I mean, if you were raised in the South in the 80s or 90s, there's a good chance you just played football. There we go. The boys are hustling. Great by Reese. Reese is getting after it. Number 1, senior. Great senior leader on defense. And Cannon comes up with the ball. Good stop by Jeb.
There you go.
Oh, great outlet. Get it out here to Caden, 17. Crab Bill. He's going to get it to number 7.
That's Owen.
Owen. So 5-2 with about 3 minutes to go before halftime. Just seems like our game is to kind of settle in and work it around the perimeter.
Yeah, it could be that we're looking for those matchups.
All right, Silas Gillum's going to dodge here. He's going to come down. He's got a little look. He spins it over. Liam's trying to look. Liam's trying to see what he's got open. He's going to spin it over here to Titus, and I think Titus is going to be able to retain possession. Good hustle. 77. Got a pole giving him a little room, but he's going to keep spinning it. Miller Seaton's got the ball. All right, Silas Gillum's going to dodge. He's going to go left, see what he got. Go in there. Great stop by their goalie. Cougars are clearing the ball. Good clear on their part. And able to come down here and get a touch and get a possession.
The long poles get inside that 15-yard mark. They just love to shoot.
Well, when they work so hard to get it, you got to let them have it.
Right.
Sometimes they don't get the love. It's kind of like the O-line in football. When they don't get the love, you got to let those guys shoot as much work as they put into it. Good shot by number 3.
Good chase by Jeb. Oh, they called it back on us. All right.
Okay, I think that's number 11. CJ's got the ball. CJ's going to work it over Titus in the middle. He's got a little room to advance it and make contact and lost the ball. He's playing football there for a second.
It's good recovery to get back in here. They're going to work for the last shot probably, or last couple shots if they can. You can't let him dodge like that through that double.
Good work by Logan. Logan's having a great game. Great
Yes.
hustle, just doing everything he needs to do for his teammate or for his team. Great work. We got the ball.
23 seconds left here.
Looks like coach is going to call a timeout.
That's a
And
good.
great timeout.
That's a good timeout.
Yeah, Tom is, Tom does many things well. He just always calls timeouts at the right time. I mean, we saw that when we were kind of playing in Charlotte. There were several times, both of those games against Latin and Providence Day came down to the wire. And, both of them, we won one, obviously lost another one, but we were in them at the end. And both of those games, Tom called timeouts just at the right time, for us to settle down, for him to kind of get a plan together and get our offense in the right spot. Good crowd out here tonight for some low country lacrosse. Great fans. You can tell the Cannon School, they travel a lot of people, so you can tell they have great parental support at their place, so we appreciate them with us, and hopefully they enjoy some nice weather in Charlotte, or excuse me, in Charleston for the weekend. Both towns,
They have Beckham tomorrow at 12:30 over at Beckham's Field.
Yep. Hopefully they're able to go downtown. My wife and I went on a walk last night at the Battery. Beautiful out there right now. It got a little buggy at the end, Dion, but it was not buggy at the beginning.
Trying to see if I can check out their schedule here. Yeah, 12 o'clock is what Max Preps has for that
12
game.
o'clock against Beckham.
Yep.
Well, Beckham played a good game against St. Anne's, and so it's good to see that and hear that. All right, we're going to get the ball here. What do you think we're going to try to work it down to about 12 seconds before we start dodging, take a shot, Dion?
I think we're going to work it to X here.
Okay.
See what happens. That seems to be working really well. X, and then look for a guy at the top of that 10-meter.
Right.
Or 10-yard line.
Silas Gillum's got the ball. He's going to dodge, take some contact there. Like Dion said, they're going to work it back to X, and great look by Finn. Finn's got the ball, 21.
Ooh.
It's a good shot. Still got 4 seconds. So we're going to have to shoot here quick. Clock starts. Good look.
Yep. Good half.
Yeah,
It's
great.
a very close game, 5-2 in lacrosse. My son had a coach who used to say lacrosse is a game of runs, and they can run off 3 in no time. So it should be a good second half. We're going to take a little break here, wet our whistle, and maybe put some bug spray on. I don't know. They're there. They're not heavy.
They're not heavy. Yeah. I'm not feeling them heavy right now because, if you've been in the low country, you know when they're heavy and when they're not.
Yeah. Stay tuned. We'll be back. We're back to start the third.
All right, we're going live here. I was asked to give a couple shout-outs, Dion. So
Let's hear it.
my son, Noah Gillum, who plays lacrosse at North Greenville. They play Emmanuel tomorrow. Great kid. And then my nephews are down in Florida. Great kids. Judah, Justice, Kion, Jaden. A lot of J's. You know, they just kept going. And they're pregnant with their 5th boy. You know, that's going to require a lot. They're sweet boys down there in Florida.
Nice check.
All right, so we're back at it. Start of the third, 5-2. And we're going to start the clear here, get it over here to Jeb. He's going to work it up the field. Jeb's going to kind of survey, see what he's got. Guy cutting over there.
Tough pass.
Good work by Logan, number 11. Good pass by their goalie, man, right on the money. Great crisp pass, great clear for the Cougars. Number 2, committed to Hampton. He's going to get it over here, number 3. Number 3 is going to work it down. Great check there by Owen, number 7. Oh, great stop by Jeb. Ground ball. He's getting attacked. Ball's open. Once again, Logan, number 11, everywhere he needs to be tonight, man. Jeb, great pass, great outlet pass. Double fives, got it over there. He's going to get it over here to Liam, get it over here to 30, number Funk, and then he's going to get over here to Titus, 7s. And we're going to settle back into 6s here. You know, it seems like all of our games have been very different. You know, they've all been different styles of play. You know, all of kind of like if you take all the facets of lacrosse, maybe more fast break. I know with Latin, we had more fast breaks, and every game has kind of had its own little culture to it. And I think this team, I think it kind of speaks to this team, you know, it's the beginning of the year, they're figuring out their identity, they're figuring out who they are. Some of these young players who maybe have not played a lot are stepping up. Silas Gillum takes the dodge. Good slide on their part. Number 11 picks him up. And Ian's going to take the ball up here.
It's good observation, Joe. And, you know, a lot of cases you're going to take what you're giving you and work off of it, right? So
Ian's got the ball. A little too much to handle there. We'll get the turnover. See if we can get the ride here. Number 35, their goalie's got the ball. He's going to work it up. Good pass over. So we're giving them a good bit of room here to work the ball up the field. And a man up here. CJ's on him, number 11. We're playing him pretty tight back there behind the cage. He's going to work us around, flip it over to 14. He's got him at the top of the key. Number 2 is going to roll around. Great defense. Reese, senior leader, number 1. He's a stud. Number 5, Kip is playing. Number 14, Strong.
nice check.
Great work by Charlie. Got it over to the goalie, Jeb. Jeb's going to look what he's got. CJ's always there. He's going to work it up here the alley, get to midfield, see if he can cross over. They're going to try to check him out of bounds, and great stick work, retain possession.
It's a good job by Logan again.
All right, we're going to get Logan's going to transition. Not going to get an offsides here. Get our men, our offensive players set up. Middies are going to start entering the offense here.
We're all set up here. Miller Seaton's coming in. O'Middy with Charlie Funk next to him.
Yeah, Charlie Funk is he's very slippery around the crease. I know I've seen him play some club ball. He's got great handles. He can catch the ball. I think he's a player that's just going to continue to develop for us and be an asset, you know, as we start getting into region play. Silas Gillum's got the ball. He's got a good check there. He's going to bounce it back out. Get over here to Miller. Titus has got it. Going to dodge it across the top. He's trying to look to see what he's got. Gets it over to Silas. They're trying to see if they can get the defense. Good shot. Good chase. We're going to retain possession. I believe that's Liam back, or excuse me, I believe that's Finn. No, that's Liam. Liam had the ball back there. So good even game, 5-2, 6 minutes, 20 seconds in the third quarter. Slow pace, just kind of methodical game. Silas Gillum trying to get behind his man. We got Shorty on Shorty. Oh, he's got the opening.
Broken stick. That stick is napped right there.
You know, everyone has experienced in their days of lacrosse the old broken stick.
Why is that a turnover?
I don't know. Do they get the?
It was definitely a shot.
Yeah. We're going to work the ball over here to the outside. He's going to advance the ball. They're going to kind of just work it back and forth, make us work our cardio here a little bit. Good clear by the Cougars. Gets it over here to number 2. Number 2's great player for them.
Yeah, they're sticking Reese on him, making it difficult. It's a good pass.
Yeah. Those are those lacrosse plays that, you know.
Might have been in the crease there.
Yeah, but it was a great pass. It was a great look. And those are just those lacrosse plays you like to get back. Tice Gillum's got the ball. He's got a host of Cougars on him. He's going to advance the ball up. He'll take it up here on the alley. Keep advancing. Looks like they're going to see if they can get something quick, but now they're just going to settle back in to their offense. Great defense on their part. They're giving us everything we want. Ian's great look.
Oh. It's a flag down.
We get the slash. I believe that's what it is. So we're going to have man up here. Really not been a lot of penalties tonight, right?
No, I think that's
Is that the first penalty?
one. This
Yeah.
is head official Billy
Right.
from Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, these officials get, you know, they're pretty well known by this time in Mount Pleasant, so we appreciate them, appreciate, you know, through the COVID days, I tell you what, officials were hard to come by, and so these guys coming out here, obviously they're not doing it for the money, so we appreciate their contribution to the sport to make it happen.
And the thing with lacrosse in the low country is not a ton of it, so there's not a lot of officials either. It is growing, but
Right.
the amount of officials is definitely needing more.
Oh, good look.
Oh.
Good look.
Come on, get a good ride here.
Ian's going to get his ball back. Maybe not. All right, great work for the Cougars. They were able to get the loose ball, pick it up, give it over to their goalie. Their goalie's now just going to kind of slowly bring it up here. Well, I think this is a good time, Dion. One thing we want to do is a couple player spotlights, and we're going to spotlight a couple freshmen.
Who are we going after? What number?
We're going to go after Sam George, number 19. This is his first year playing. So first year, You know, we kind of ask him a few questions. What influenced you to play?
Can't see him on the side. There he is.
Okay, you got
Big
him.
Sam George.
Yeah, and what influenced him to play his friends. So this is, you know, this is positive peer pressure here. So his friends encouraged him to come out, and so he did there. He was born here. He says his favorite athlete was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was a great athlete, and he said, one thing you should know about me is I have a strong work ethic. So a little spotlight on our freshmen. And, you know, we have a lot of, you know, I think one of the great things about, you know, even what, you know, Tom Harris has had such an amazing contribution to lacrosse in Mount Pleasant. But, you know, you have kids that have been playing their whole life, and you got kids who are just picking up the stick for the first time. And, you know, one thing I think that the Oceanside does very well is it's just an opening community, right? You know, whether you played, you know, since you were on a club team at like 6, or this is just your first go, you know, open arms, hey man, you're part of the team. And I think that's something that's pretty special about the Oceanside lacrosse community.
Yeah, and the thing down here is you get players, like, you got to really grab onto them if they're interested in the game, because there's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of players that want to come out and play, because it's not a popular sport like football down here,
Right.
Or even soccer.
Right.
And you know, being from the north, soccer season is typically during football season, but down here it's during lacrosse season. So, go ahead.
Well, you look at, you know, Coach Harris, man, you know, and our boys, you know, we're military. We came from Savannah, and Christian Harris, of course, is down there, which is Tom's brother. He in some ways introduced our boys to lacrosse. And you look what both of those boys, Christian and Tom, have done to, you know, contribute to lacrosse.
By Owen there. Great ground ball. Sorry.
Done a great deal. So Oceanside is going to get the possession, and they're going to work it over here, going to get it over to Liam. You know, we kind of got, it looks like Liam had a little opportunity where we had some numbers, and Liam's going to, great hustle play.
Yeah, it's a cross check. You can't extend your arms there. If he didn't push it, if he doesn't extend there, that's not a penalty. But
you know, I think that's one of those things, and obviously, you know, you want a clean game and the penalties, but you know, I think that one thing is our team gets, you know, further. You know, we need a little bit more gritty and aggressiveness, and especially when it comes to ground balls. And so, you know, as long as it's within reason, I think that's something our team needs to continue to develop in their lacrosse play. So we're going to be man down. So this is going to be a great opportunity for the Cougars to kind of work it down. So they've got a good opportunity to put something on the scoreboard and see what our defense can do and hold them out. Got Logan there at the top of the key. And they're just going to kind of.
Oh, nice check. Great check by CJ.
It's a great play by CJ, a senior player, senior defender, one of our key seniors on the team. Jeb's got the ball, going to work it back over to CJ. CJ's got an alley. He's got Miller Seaton.
Take the space. Got to get it over here.
Got some time going on here. We may have to chunk it. Yep. Good defense on their part.
What?
All right, they're going to start running their man-up offense here.
Where's the ball? Up there.
Ball's over here at top of the wing.
Not sure what happened there. It's like a free clear. Oh, it was time, that's why.
Okay, oh yeah. 20 seconds, didn't get it. It's good defense for us. Oh.
There he stepped over.
Well, great opportunity for us to work on our man-down defense there. Silas Gillum's got the ball. He gets it over to Titus, 77. Good look. Good shot. Went down low. Great shot by number 2, Liam Rosenbach, senior.
You can see that. We had the perfect angle up here where he saw 5-hole the whole way.
6-2, 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the third. Logan, number 10. Number 5, Kip Inman over here on the wing. And I think that's something is our face-off continues to advance. Our wing guys coming in and you know, once we get Cole back, helping them out, especially when those balls pop out.
Come on, Kip. They did an early release, it seemed, but
Yeah.
I didn't think anyone had possession.
Good hustle by us.
There you go.
This is just a great game for CJ and Logan. Both of those guys are just playing an excellent game.
Time out.
Well,
Light.
seems like Tom, as Coach Harris does, he kind of says, "Hey, let's settle this down." Looks like we were a little squirrely there, and said, "Let's settle this down. Let's get a plan, get a possession, get a clean possession. You know, right where we want to be. We got 1 minute, 21 seconds. So I would imagine we'll probably work it around here a little bit and see if we can get us a good shot as we transition into the fourth quarter."
Oh, thanks, Mark. We weren't sure if you were watching or
Oh,
not.
Mark, man. You know, Mark.
Who we got up next on?
Yeah, another spotlight. Another spotlight. We're going to spotlight another freshman, and I believe he's number 18, Logan Welch. Plays defense.
Logan's 26.
Okay,
That's my guy.
that's your guy. Well, then you should know. You're a good dad, I can tell. His brother played.
His brother
And
played.
so
He
that's one-
graduated from Oceanside in 23.
So he graduated, you know, during that
Right,
season. A
there's
great,
Logan there.
great run. He's from Connecticut. Moved down here.
We're here from Connecticut. yeah.
Okay, you're from Connecticut. All right, so you're one of those that escape the cold.
Yeah.
Do you ever second guess the move?
No.
Never second guessed it. Never missed Connecticut. All right.
No.
His favorite player is Eli Manning.
That's good for
And-
Giants fans.
Right. And one thing you should know about him, he's going to keep it simple. I play lax. So that's pretty simple. That's just like a teenage boy. You know, they don't give you too many details, right?
That's a freshman answer for sure.
Yeah. Is a man with a bunch of teenage boys. They only give you enough. Moms kind of want more. They want more verbal, but you're not going to get that with teenage boys. All righty, so we got the ball, got the possession, and I would imagine coming out of the timeout, Coach Harris has kind of said, "Hey guys, let's drain a little clock here and see what we can get." Silas Gillum's got the ball. Him and Ian are kind of just rotating it up here. Ian, one of our stud sophomores, 55, the assassin. He's got a great shot.
Work down to the last shot here in the third quarter. Ian was a pretty pivotal player last year as a freshman on that championship squad.
Absolutely. All right, we got 16 seconds. Tyus Gillum, sevens, is going to dodge in, see what he's got. He's going to wrap it around, get it back to X. They're going to
There
look
it
for the
is. Oh.
shot. Man,
It's a good look.
it was a great look. And that's really what you want from your offense, is to get that look. But sometimes those balls in those tight spaces in the crease are so difficult to catch. So after 3 quarters, 6-2 as we enter into the fourth quarter. I think I got one more. There's one more guy here and he's a sophomore.
So the reason we don't have all 9 freshmen is we only had about 10 people fill out that questionnaire.
Right? So you guys, if you want a shout out, you need to give us more information. Making sure I have the right number here, Leon.
Who is it?
It is Robert Thomas, number 24.
That's what I got.
Yeah, you got him there.
24. Let me see if I can find him out
We
here.
asked him why he started playing lacrosse. He said it looked fun. And that's one thing I'll say about lacrosse. You know, my boys, 3 of our boys have played football and lacrosse. And my boys will say, you know, football is not fun to practice. Lacrosse is fun to practice.
Right.
You know, football is only really fun about 10 nights, Friday nights a year. I mean, football is not a fun game. 3 a day is summer, you know. But he says, listen, I enjoy, it's fun to practice. I enjoy it. He said he moved here from Cleveland, Ohio. He said the first sport he played was basketball. And he said that one thing to know about him is that he's Puerto Rican.
Huh.
So, a good thing, cool thing. So a little spotlight. That was Mark Johnson. Obviously, he's not with us, but that was a great idea by him to get some information and to spotlight these players. Just teasing with you, Mark. We miss you.
Sticking with Logan at face-off here. He's doing a good job.
We got Logan, number 1, senior Reese Meredith. He was a stud on the football team, multiple state championship at football as well. And I know you called his name a lot during football as well, Dion.
Yeah. He had a great senior season this year. Led the team in tackles.
Man,
Ooh.
great rip.
Nice
Great
save.
rip, number 12. Their fans are getting into it and supporting their school. We appreciate them traveling over here. Defense has played a good game. Reese
Who's a
gets,
slide here?
get it back there to number 2. Their Hampton commit, Tommy Underwood. Good recover by Kip. Great recover.
Nice save by Jeb.
Jeb's going to look around. He's got Owen here. Plenty of room to advance. Number 7. This has been a real key, crucial part of his game to help us on the clear. Number 21, Finn Wagner, senior. And he looks like he's going to kind of, well, he looks like feels like he's got the numbers, and now he's going to bring it back out.
Took a shot to the hand, I think, or
Yeah, he is. He's a little gimpy over there, isn't he?
with a bread basket.
Yeah, somewhere. He looks like he is getting it together there. All right, we got the possession. They're going to kind of work it up here. Silas Gillum has the ball. Looks like they're just kind of figuring it out. He's going to rotate it over here. All right, Silas Gillum with the dodge, 33. He's got the angle. He's going to look, spin it back to X. Great recovery from Liam. He's going to keep spinning it. Tyus Gillum going to dodge left. He's got the shot. Great shot. Painted the corner on that one. Wow.
That was pretty.
It was pretty.
He sniped that corner.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Let's see what we got on replay here. It's a good dodge. This lefty, you can't let him get his left hands free. He'll make you pay the price there.
7-2 in the 4th with 9 minutes, 50 seconds to go. So good offensive possession by us. Little spits out there, see if our wings can get it. Good hustle play by Cannon. And looks like they're going to have an opportunity here. Don't know what the penalty is. Little cross check. We're going to be in the box here for a minute. We're going to be man down, so it's an opportunity for Cannon to see if they can get a goal here.
Who's that on number 5, Kip?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, number 2. Tommy Underwood, he's got the ball back there at X. Believe so. Nope, they don't. Sorry. They're going to work it back here. We're going to work it back at him. He's a shifty kid. Number 16, good ball movement by Cannon, by the Cougars. Good chase by Cannon. They're going to retain possession, get a little bit more time on this man down for us. We're kind of letting them rotate the ball.
Yeah, we're in the typical man down, box and 1.
Right.
Let them have those outside shots, nothing inside.
Oh, great stop by Kip, or excuse me, by Jeb. Great stop by our goalie. I tell you what, our goalie is just growing up in every way, and is just becoming a player for us.
That position's somewhat new to him too, so.
Right, which is just fascinating.
He's got very quick hands. It's nice to see. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, goalie play with Gavin last year was
Someone's
such
got to get open here.
Yep. It's got to be ours. Ground ball. Kind of scoops it over. A lot going on here. A lot of kicking. We're playing kickball for a second.
There we go.
And Ian got it. Put a little bit too much on it, but a great hustle play. You know, you like to see the hustle.
Well, he picked up the ball and immediately found the open man because he knew someone was going to be open there. It just pass went a little high.
Yeah, Ian's got great eyes. He's got really good, you know, lacrosse IQ, as they say. He just always seems to know where the man is. So 8 minutes to go, 7-2. Cougars have possession. We're back playing even Steven lacrosse here. Going to try to do some dodge there.
Oh.
Great bounce shot.
Little headstand by number 11. Good shot by 11.
Little headstand. You know, the celebrations are pretty, you know, important in lacrosse.
Let's give him a replay here for those listeners in Concord, North Carolina.
Well, I think this has been a, you know, the St. Anne's game. You know, we're what a great team. But I think this has been a good bounce back, you know, kind of game for us. And it seems like, you know, we're beginning to develop as a team. And one thing I noticed last year as I watched the Coach Harris, you know, coach team, his teams, you can just see they consistently get better. There's just a progression as the season goes on.
Oh, slipped. It's unlucky. It's a nice move. Got to get that ball, though.
Get it over there. Great play by Ian Long, 55. He's got the ball. He's looking to see if we can get something quick, and he's going to rethink it and then come back out and let all his friends come in to help. Get it over to Finn, number 21. He's got Miller Seaton coming in. Give it to 13. He's going to give it to Titus Gillum, sevens. He's got 23 on him. Looks like we're going to kind of look and see if we can get the pick here.
So we're keeping CJ out there as the pole. I guess this is a set play that we were on.
Right.
And here he is taxiing off now, getting some exercise.
Getting his cardio, getting his steps in. Liam's going to come back. Liam is shifty. He's coming down. He's got a lane. He's got an alley. Good shot. Looks like we got it. Retain possession here. Looks like something came off over there.
His shoe.
Is it a shoe? Yeah. You got good eyes.
That's the camera. Those aren't my eyes.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
My eyes are about as bad as yours.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
All right, we got the ball back there at X. Can kind of look at what we got. Number 2, Liam Rosenbach. His time kind of ticks down here. He's got several guys up top. He may try to see if he can get it to them for a shot. He's going to look, clears up. Good shot.
All right, Miller. Miller Seaton. I don't know if that's his first goal of the season or not.
You know, I don't know, but it was a great shot. Great bouncer. Low to high action there. Great Lacrosse family. I tell you what, you got him, you got his brother. His brother, of course, playing at VMI. His dad, of course, has been a crucial part of this program. So good to see him. All right, we got Liam out here on the wing. Logan continuing to go here.
Top side is Reese.
It's a good hustle play by 11 for the Cougars. He just put a little too much on it. It's going to be hard to scale and get that one. CJ's got the ball, number 11. He's played a great game, great defensive game. He's going to look for Jeb to help him out. Got the cutter coming across the middle here. He's going to find Silas Gillum in the middle of the field, and Silas is going to work it past the midfield mark. And Miller Seaton is going to come back over, take the ball up top. Well, we got no games next week, which will be a little bit of a break for the guys to get, you know, to work on some things, and good shot. Miller Seaton's hungry now. He got one. He's ready to go. Retain possession. Titus Gillum's got it back there behind the cage. He's going to kind of look, going to dodge, going to come right, going to look, Good defense on their part. He's going to spin it back around. Miller Seaton's got the ball. Rotated over here to Charlie Funk. Miller Seaton's got a little space here. He's going to see what he's got. He's going to settle it down. Silas Gillum's got it. So you kind of see what he can do as he works around the cage. Looks like we got a crease. Got a little too close to that line. So like I said, we got the week off next week, so guys can practice. Hopefully we got a couple injured, a couple banged up, and hopefully those guys can get back with us. It's been a pretty slow-paced game tonight, you know.
Yeah.
Just a settled offensive game.
Right. Those first 3 games were fast. So
They were.
I think this is a little bit more of a normal pace, maybe.
Right.
Or 4 games, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, you know, at the beginning of the year, you play those fast-paced games, and everyone's cardio is kind of like, okay, you know, working. And obviously these guys do a lot of, you know, conditioning. But, you know, those games, until you play those games, you know, your cardio is still, advancing and progressing. And so this game's been a little bit slower pace where maybe they're not getting all the steps that they were getting in. South Gillum, good slide.
Someone's open.
Yep. Seems like Ian's trying to slip in there around the cage. Over there. Good stop by their goalie. Boom. 55, Ian Long.
The
The assassin.
goalie's doing a good job. We got the parents up here with us. Luke Hogue. Supposedly he's the best-looking goalie in the Carolinas, I guess. That's what we're being told. That was a good goal.
He has very, very supportive parents. I tell you what, one thing you say about the game of lacrosse is that, the kids that are playing at this level, which is high-end lacrosse, your parents had to contribute a lot. A lot of driving, a lot of club games. I think, most of these kids out here, they'll start, appreciating that later in life and, all that their parents, all the sacrifices they made. But we can tell that the goalie has good parents and has contributed a lot to his success.
Got Miles McPherson up top, junior, subbing in here.
Good work by Reese. Reese is getting after it. Logan's all in. A lot of chopping going on. Cannon will get a shot here at Beckham tomorrow. I think Beckham and Wando play Monday night, so that'll be a great rival game. Let me go check that out, Dion.
Yeah, everyone wants to see that game, of course.
Right. About 2 minutes left in this game. 2 minutes, 9-3.
Grayson Weiss is in.
It's been a good clean game, right?
Yeah. Coach Colin, Coach Tom starting to sub in a couple of the guys that aren't out there that often. It's tough. We don't have a JV squad, so you want your starters getting good reps, which they don't get usually during practice, right? Game reps are much different here, but
right.
It's also nice to see some of these guys that do get that practice time, put all that practice time in to get some time on the field too.
Yeah, many of those kids, especially the sophomore class this year who were freshmen last year, I tell you what, they were a supportive group. I mean, last year, we had a lot of seniors, and that group supported this team, just great teammates.
Ooh.
Man. Finn Wagner, 21, did something that I think was a dance, but a great shot.
I don't know what that was.
He better save that for prom, Save that for prom.
Oh, look at my Logan's in. Go get him, buddy.
26,
That's
Logan Welch.
It's like right on cue. It's like the coaches heard me talking. Get those younger kids in.
Absolutely.
Got the Logans out there, I should say. Oh, pick it up, buddy.
Good hustle. Takes after his father. Oh, great play.
So got a few noise out there as well.
It's great to see these young guys get some PT. It was a long one. Well, as this kind of winds down for us, 10-3, we will go to 2-3 on the season. So a good win for Oceanside. Appreciate the Cannon School coming down here and playing us. Seems like a great place and a great institution. You can
Oof.
tell they have, yeah, I know, right?
That would have counted,
That
too.
would have counted. You can tell they have a great program. We wish them nothing but the best. Hope they have a great game tomorrow against Beckham.
When is our next game? I didn't realize there wasn't a game
It's going to be a while. I think we have my boys told me they had the week off. So.
Well, we got girls lacrosse next week. Girls play on Tuesday, play Bishop England here.
Okay. Be a good one.
There's a chance maybe I'll do that live stream, and then the girls play Lambert.
Okay.
That is a stud school out of Georgia. I know that the lacrosse teams, usually win states for boys. I'm not sure about the girls. I'm guessing they're the same. Football is good too, so they're also coming here on next Friday, the 13th.
Big time program, Lambert.
Just going through the schedule here. The girls are all in next week. They got 3 next week, so all at home. They play Episcopal High School. I'm not sure where that school's out of. Is that a Virginia or North Carolina school? Anyway, they play them on Saturday at 12 here too. So kind of a busy girls week, but like you said, the boys are off until I'm still going through the schedule here. So here we go. Our next game is the 17th, which happens to be St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wow.
We're playing South Lake Carroll out of Texas.
South Lake Carroll, man.
Here.
That is a big-time program. They're a football powerhouse. Obviously, it seems like every program in Texas is a football powerhouse. But we'll have some time to hopefully, work on some things and get ready for another big-time opponent. All of these opponents are, lacrosse powerhouses, storied programs, state championships, all those kind of things. And so, another great competitor for the Land Sharks to go against.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone, for watching. Make sure you definitely subscribe to this page. We are streaming. Typically, our games are unlisted. That's just a little coaching thing we do, but we share it with the parents. Parents share it with everyone else. It's just not on social media or on the YouTube page. But, Joe?
Chaps out.
Chaps.
I'm a chaplain.
Joe Chaps. Gillum. He's out.